Look at this, it's a lamp. Off they go into the creepy stalls because it's dark and it's cold out and my fingers are cold. So I'm gonna put the food away. This is our community board. Good morning, it is Saturday and I'm not back at the farm yet. I am at the trunk of my car and some errands to run today. So I picked up this piece of glass that I had lying around in my apartment and I want to give it a quick measure to see if it will be a good fit for a window that we have to fix, a broken window. I need it to be 20 inches by 28. It's kind of an irregular shape, but this end is 28 by 50. More than enough, so I think I can make it work. Maybe that end down there will be the short end. So I'm at one of my favorite stores. Whenever I'm in the area, I like to stop by here. Habitat for Humanity Restore is a place where a lot of used, like recycled things will come and try to have a second life. I've gotten lots of secondhand tools, lots of cabinets. I'll show you inside.
And then in terms of grabbing the other pieces, do we just back up and like in front of there? Oh, thank you.
This is how legends are made.
So far I have found latches that I want. This will be great for woodworking. It's a little clamp. I may or may not get this. These are like closets. And I want to get these downspout thingies. But I also want to show how much good stuff they have here. Cabinets. This set is really nice. And these stovetop ranges, double oven. This doesn't really have to do anything to do with the community. But I think in the future I can find a lot of cool stuff. Yay, more junk in my trunk. So I'm at my second favorite store in the world, Harbor Freight. And I was able to score some nice clearance items. Got a nice toolkit and my very first compressor. All right, so it got really cold and I came back to my pod to put on a few more layers. Off to put the sheep to bed. Uh-oh, we are low on sheep feed. Can't even get a good shot of it. And Missy Sheep here is waiting on me. We need more. I'm coming, Frankie. Hello and welcome to tonight's meeting. Where are you? There you are. Too dark. Can't see you, Pan. All right, come on. Excuse me. Stop tripping over me. Frankie. Maple or Star. That's right. There you are, Pan. There you are, Frank. Frank, you gotta learn how not to walk in front of me. Okay, so what I do each day when I put them to bed is, first I feed Frankie here, and then I check the minerals. They have a good amount. I check the water. That's a good amount. I check that they have hay to eat. Yes. I check that they have baking soda, and usually it's right there. I don't know how it got to be behind there. Okay. So that is a mystery. But we will not think about the ghosts that exist in this world. And that is hay, so that's all right. And what I need to do when I come back is add more hay on the ground for them to sleep on. And occasionally we will muck the sheds. And then I will give them more eating hay. And now I'm gonna go feed Pan. So now I'm in the stall with Pan and try not to block the light. He is by far more aggressive, and he's like run underneath my leg sometimes, so I am trying to box him out. Like literally, he is going at it. Sorry. Pan, you're not doing very good on camera. But alright, so we got minerals, we got baking soda, we got hay. So it's pretty good, and it's been raining the last couple of days, so I haven't been bringing in as much hay for the floor because that would make it wet. They could use a little more water, so I'll bring him some more water. Alright, food needs to be out of the way while I do that. Let me grab water, and like these two sheep are just trying to make their way in. Reminds me of The Walking Dead. So, good thing is I have experience in playing basketball for one season in middle school. And then I was too short and I couldn't play basketball anymore. But I learned how to box people out. So I do that with the sheep. More water for you. And what did we say? Some hay on the ground? Let me go check the condition of the hay. Don't you dare run in there. I'm gonna be mad. Okay. So here on this pallet is our sheep bedding hay. We usually have a tarp over it. But since it's been raining, we've left that off so it doesn't get moldy. So I'm gonna grab a couple of handfuls and throw it in their sheds. Oh yeah, by the way, we harvest this hay ourselves off of this land. Like over the whole summer, we will let the grass grow tall and then like sickle it down and then collect it and save it for use with the sheep sheds. Alrighty, it was the same for the two mama sheeps. And off they go into the creepy stalls because it's dark and it's cold out and my fingers are cold. So I'm gonna put the food away. It's an empty house. All the guests have gone home. So this is the community printer. And I am making a copy of the common types of American wood to put in my workshop. But this piece of paper was already in the printer. Now that I have one against the printer, this book can go back to our shared shelves. This corner of our living room is dedicated to books on race There was a wood one snuck in there. And we've got a number of other books, as well as a kitty cat. And then more books over there. Yes, kitty. So Toby George isn't even our cat. He roams between our house and the house like 2 or 3 houses over. And you always scratch me. You are so cute. You always scratch me with your paws. And you get fed by both houses. You stay there. You stay there, kitty cat. So let me show you the rest of our book collection. We have some board games, our community documents. This guy is like the homesteading Bible, more or less. We've got open room for more books, edible forest. What else do we have? These ones are mine. Got dictionary. I haven't gone through most of these. Poetry. Oh, hi, cat. We got some more books, plates for people. And so folks will read whatever they would like. There's been evenings where we will all sit by the fire after dinner, and we will each have the books that we are reading just to enjoy the evening. What else? I hope to have time to go through some of these. While we're walking around, one thing I do want to show is our community whiteboard. Here on the left we have the lunar calendar, and we will write on, like when we have visitors, we'll like on paper document it here so that folks know who's come by to visit. I'd show you, but it's like on a little tiny peg. You get the idea. This is our community board. So anytime we have like shared tasks, since I've been away for a day and a half, coming back here, I would kind of like check. I do a lot of the repair stuff. The piece of glass is for the window. Loft door latch, like some of these smaller things, some other bigger things. If we have a special meeting, we'll write it on here. Administrative, things like that, garden. And this actually, I found off of the internet. It is a calendar, like a loose calendar for what medicinal herbs we can harvest when. We have most of these. Like since I started living here, I've learned most of these. And over here, we've got some permaculture principles that we've put up. And then here's where we store our letters, like mail that people will get. That's a little spot for them. Our seeds we put there. It's a small spot for seeds. There's our lovely kitty cat. Can you feel how cold my face is? How cold my nose is? It's about 34 degrees out. At first, when I got back to my pod, it was real cold and I was real tired. But the one nice thing about living out of a tiny house is the nice and quiet and solitude. Like really, one thing I really like about the space is I don't really have to invite anyone here. I have no expectation of sharing this whole space with anyone else. Like, all of this can be for me. I can be as messy as I want. I can be as neat as I want. I don't know if people feel the same way about their bedrooms, but I know that I've had many other bedrooms, and this space here felt different. And I've been sitting here for maybe 10 minutes, and I already feel more recharged. Tonight and today, tonight especially, because it was too cold in the shop for me to do anything. But today is one of those days where I wish I had gotten more things done. And I think that might be common in communities where you get sidetracked and there are more important things that come up that you have to do. For me, I just didn't really get to spend as much time here today as I would have liked, but I ran a lot of errands. I got a lot of new toys, so I'm excited about it. I generally don't buy too much stuff. Like, of all those stops, I did not stop at the grocery store. We still have plenty of food. That's one thing I don't have to do. I did get a lot of toys, like tools and toys, so I'm excited to go and play with them tomorrow. Everything's really frosty outside. Oh, the chart's all gonna die. The chart's all gonna be dead, maybe. I hope not. I'll check in on it tomorrow morning. But this is good night for now, and see you tomorrow.